Good evening, this is Uncle4U1234 here, and yes, this is a couple of days after my last video, but here is an update of what I have been doing this evening. So, over here we've got, my custom-made artillery gun. It's after... I've designated it after the Normandy invasion. Normandy invasion's codename was Operation Overlord, and basically I'm depicting the scene shortly after the liberation of Paris, where General Eisenhower gave the order for Charles Leclerc's army, well, his army was attached to, I beg your pardon, but my history is fading in a minute, but anyway, so, it's after the French, it's after the French managed to liberate their own capital, and they have, they're now basically on the border of Germany. The gun is raised in a position where it's about to fire a bombardment. It's got 2 shells loaded. To do that, I just had to remove that one that's over there. I had to remove that. So, pardon me. The explosive is elevated to that degree. It's got one French soldier manning it, and it's got an empty box that had to contain those shells in preparation for fire. Moving on, we got the usual familiar stubby artillery gun, and then this is one of the more recent ones that I've done, and it's basically kind of, not really trying to put it, but it's just basically ignore the weapons, but it's basically, if you can see, it is simply base plates connected together, overlapping, that designs and means that now looks like that. So that will gradually be added to in the video of the 2nd of October, 3rd, 4th of October. That video will be published. It may or may not contain this. I do not know. I will choose whatever I want. Got a scene, deserted street. There's no buildings, as you can see. It's using my 2 Africa Corps and 3 Africa Corps. Well, yeah, I know he's got the fishing uniform, but it doesn't really matter. Put it back there. So they're running off a deserted street. It's somewhere in, it's kind of, deserted street. I'm not really sure how to put it, but it's definitely doing a fight for Tunis, one of their streets that have been basically, well, not actually blown to bits, but it's my depiction of one. They will, the weapons, as you can see, Star Wars, but they will be upgraded, I can assure you on that. And this is one that will be featuring on this Friday's video. The weapons, of course, will have changed. So, pardon me. So that's about it. Moving on, we've got this diorama, which is the Battle of Berlin. It's just a simple street. It's got air raid shelter that way, so air raid shelter that way. Of course there's none, it's just me We've got warning mines, we've got fire, obviously been bombarded by the Russians. It may have Fallschirmjäger troops, so currently the torsos for them, I'm having to use a complete mixture of torsos, so Star Wars, Lego City's Grandpa torso, that Star Wars one, and then for Nationalist Chinese, yeah. They've got that torso, the spaceship dude, and they've got the Robin Hood torso. There's going to be 2 of them, and there's going to be 3 Fallschirmjäger, which will go in there. Come away, Mr. Fly. Never mind that fly. So anyway, apologies for fly, it just came in. I don't know why. I suppose it wanted to be famous. Anyway, moving on from that, and from the Battle of Berlin diorama, we have got my air raid shelter sign thingy that I just thought I might as well craft up. So it is pretty basic to do these things. The sign is from Brickmania. All you need is a 4x-bit. So you need one of these, or whatever you can find. One of these, whether it's white, brown, black, green, whatever. Just one of these. 6 brick, an 8 brick. This is one of the older studs brick that it works. So it really works. You put that there. That is Brickmania sign. You can use whatever. Custom bricks or whatever you want, you can try and print it over or do whatever. We got this big maps thing, 4-bit containing maps. We got that bit on top, that bit goes on there, which then goes on there, and then that's the finished thing. Moving on, we've got the Allies advance. Think of my version of Bren Carrier. Yes, the weapon will be changed to a Bren when I get my Bitmania order this week, so that's good. Their weapons will change. Well, they're carrying Lewis, 2 Lewis guns. One will disappear and one will be replaced by, pardon me, the American. One will be carrying an American weapon. The helmets will change. One will be carrying a British Brody, and one will be wearing the American steel pot. And this guy, he will be wearing, which helmet? He's going to be still wearing the flat cap, but he'll be, weapon will have changed to now, stop falling off. He's got weak legs, which means studs doesn't really work, so that's some of the luck to upgrade the legs. So, Rankari, his helmet will change into the Soviet one. It all depends, or maybe I might just change or do whatever. So, basically, this one is created using the Arctic crawler, the Arctic thing, rubber tracks, basically being built up from the body upwards. It's based like a tractor, but it's been outfitted. It's my take on the Bren Carrier, using thick, wide tracks and traverse any kind of terrain, really. So snow, city, desert, that sort of thing. So put that back on there. We've got that familiar thing. We've got the same good old trusty Russian machine gun. Need someone to find a home for that. We've got my big tank. It's been given a bit of an upgrade with, as per usual, it's got 2 lights. It's got the big gun. It's fitted by 2 smaller guns. It's got a chain on the back. It's got that switched over for those stuff to fit in. But that can pretty much go up or down depending on stuff. And on that note, oh yes, and this, the trusty arsenal of most Lego builders is this. You can use it to remove stuff or to do whatever you need with it. so I would advise trying to at least get one of these. We've always been lucky to have 2 to 3 of these just floating around in a Lego box that we got downstairs, so it's literally like, great, we can use these. So anyway, that concludes the video, and I will see you this Friday. Not sure about the timings, but it will be depending on a bunch of timings. I will obviously be busy re-equipping the guys for Complete Mania order, and then the video will be produced. Yes, this one is about 10 minutes long, so my dearest apologies for keeping you guys for so long, and on that note, it will be a good night from me. So please like, share and subscribe.